Hey everybody, welcome back to Aliens on Toast Gaming, and welcome to ASTRONEER. Now I know I've been playing a lot of the Isle recently, and I know I've been having a lot of fun in the Isle recently, but this is a game that came out even more recently, and that I've also been having a lot of fun with. So, if you've heard of a little game that came out last year, so in 2016, that had a massive amount of hype behind it. It came out as kind of a giant disappointment, and that game was No Man's Sky. And ASTRONEER, to me at least, seems like the game that took everything that that No Man's Sky was supposed to be, and has said, hey, look, we could probably do that. Maybe not as what they promised, but at least in somewhat of a delivered form. So this is ASTRONEER. We play as a little astronaut dude, and we build a base on a planet. And that's all there is at the moment because it's pre-alpha, it's really early access. And yeah, so this is our little dude. I think we've got some options. We've got this big fat space guy, this like cosmonaut looking dude, and generic guy. But I'm gonna play as super skinny dude and launch onto our first planet. And oh, that is pretty. That is very pretty. So we're probably gonna launch somewhere over there. And it looks like we've got some trees around us. Cool. And we've got, oxygen by the looks of it as well. That is going to be useful. Very, very useful. Oh man, we've got a really nice spot. Look at this. We've got plants. We've got a nice purple sky. I think it's purple. Colorblindness really doesn't help in this situation. But this is a nice area. So let's get out and have a look around. So we've got usual movement, W, A, and D. We don't care about that shit. What we do care about is this. And this is our terraforming tool. Not only does it terraform, but we can suck up stuff like this. So this is a resource node, so there's not many of these necessarily. And as you saw, my power went down in the back here. And oh man, we got so much oxygen. We do not need that much oxygen. What we do need is compound. So we've got tons of oxygen. Let's go get some compound. I saw some over here. These little bubbly things over here. Ooh, looks like we've got a spacecraft over there. So these planets are not necessarily new planets. They might have been explored before. Not by other players at this point, though it has been kind of hinted that it might be. Let's make ourselves a solar panel and another one so we get kind of almost infinite power. Can I not dig while building? No, apparently not. We want lots of this compound. And we're going to do some terraforming today. That's our plan. We're going to get our base set so we can start building in future episodes. If we get enough of this stuff, we should be good to go. Because compound, very important, used for a lot of stuff. So, what is ASTRONEER? I played a little bit of it. I haven't played much of it. But essentially, Minecraft in space. Think of it that way. I mean, anything you can do in Minecraft, you can essentially do in this. It hasn't got as much of the building tools as you'd expect in a kind of creationist game like this. It's more about like researching stuff, building up your little base here and surviving. And we'll just get some oxygen. Woo! We've got oxygen, yay! And while we're here, we might make another solar panel and chuck it on the back of our thing here. So it's gonna charge up a little bit of power, which would be nice for us. But we've got our little spaceship at the moment, and eventually what we do is we use this node here to build out and expand our base. We're not going to do that at the moment because we don't have the resources necessary to do that, but we will soon. But while it's light out, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig around here so that we've kind of got this on a pillar, and we've got a nice round base to work with. That oxygen node is going to be a bit annoying, but the rest of it should be fine. Okay, so we've got what is going to be the beginnings of our base. See how I've got kind of this in the middle on its own pillar, and I kind of ditch around it. So now what we have to do is flatten that out so it's nice and smooth, and we can actually start, well, if we can, start building. So let's just choose some stuff, flatten this out. No power. Well, that's just great. I didn't want power anyway. We'll get some back slowly. Oh man, I should have done this during the day. What kind of idiot does it at night? Well, since it's night, what we might do instead of terraforming for the moment, is we might go visit that spacecraft we saw. Wherever it was. It was this way, was it? There's some compound. And the reason I want to go visit that spacecraft... Ah, there it is. Might have to make a bit of a run for that. Is because it'll have some resources in there that we will need. Not necessarily stuff we couldn't get ourselves, but stuff that's not easy to get straight away. We'll just grab some oxygen, so we're not going to die out here. Hope I don't need that later. So once this thing kind of pops its lid and gives us its stuff, so we've got fuel, yay, and aluminium, not so yay. Although I did need that. I didn't want that. I wanted copper, because copper would give me a generator. And since there's so much plant life around here, I could have made energy for days. Because what we do is we suck up some of these plants, get ourselves some organic material, chuck it on top of a generator, and there you go, night power. Don't even have to wait till day. But I can't see any more spaceships. Oh, we've got some resin there. Keep note of that. Got lots of stuff nearby. That's a good thing. Yeah, I know there's resin here too. Whatever. I want a spaceship. Damn it. Is there anything nearby that can help me? Oxygen 50%. That's not going to help me. That's another thing we got to watch, is there's no oxygen on this planet. So, oh crap. So we have to make sure that we're close enough to home that we don't die. Jump! Oh, made it. Perfect. Okay, there's something... No, that's just clouds. That's nothing interesting. Okay, well, I guess since we've got nothing else we can really do at the moment, we can just start terraforming. And we got full... We had full energy for a bit there. That disappeared. And we got no power again. Great! Yay, just what I want to hear. But the sun is rising. So let's just admire that beautiful sunset while we slowly suffocate. Isn't that beautiful? Wait for it to rise over that hill, because it'll be good. It'll be good. Am I dying yet? No, we got plenty of oxygen. We got plenty. We're close to home. We'll be fine. Come on, sunset. Oh, there you are. Look at that. And now we can wave. Say hello. Oh, man. What a day. Okay, now that we're almost dying, let's get some oxygen. Yes, thank you. Whew, okay, breathe again. And we can now actually terraform. Yay! So the reason I'm doing this and trying to kind of flatten out the ground, even though it's not particularly working, it's still somewhat lumpy, is because I want to build a circular base around this main living quarters and have it as kind of like my hub of operations. So I'm not going to stay here forever, because I want to build another base. One thing I really wanted to do since I've started playing this game. Am I building on an angle? Is that my problem? Oh, I'm building on an angle! Well, ain't that fun. Okay, well, one thing we can do... I guess we can... If we build this out, we'll go grab some resin. From one of the deposits we saw. Here's some. We'll grab some resin, we'll build out, and we can use that as kind of a flat base. Oh, looks like we've got a bit of a thing here. Cool. Exploring space. We're gonna run out of oxygen in a second, so I'll pick you up, put you in there in 3, 2, 1, and I'm dying. Back to base. Okay, look, get out of there. So we'll head back to base. We will start making our base, I guess. It's not going to be very impressive because, actually, let's not put it on the side. Let's put it on the back, because that, I think, is where I want everything to come out of. I'll line it up because I'm a perfectionist and I hate myself. That's going to be nice and flat. Look at that! Perfectly smooth. And now, because that's in place, oh, we've got a nice flat ground to use as our base. Perfecto. Oh, that is going to look nice. Okay, let's do some more terraforming. Okay, almost done. And just as the sun is setting, which is good. Oh, look at that. Let's just smooth some of that up. Because I think we have a very nice place to start. Now, you might be wondering why I wanted to build down the ground like this. And the reason is because most people, when they play this game, and from what I've seen on YouTube and well, anything where you can post videos, is they just go, oh, whatever, let's just play stuff randomly, it'll be great. But I don't want to do that. I want to make a nice looking base. And it's not going to be that fancy. It's my first base. It's the equivalent of a dirt hut in Minecraft. Ooh, what? You dug down into my perfectly flat floor. Fine, whatever. Okay, so I'll put one resin there. Have I got another resin, or do I need more? I will need more, damn it. Okay, what we can do, though, is we can dump some of this stuff on here. Click it all together. Hydrazine, yeah, we don't need that shit. And we can start going on our way, because we don't have anywhere to get out of here. That could be problematic. Let's just push this forward a little bit and make ourselves a ramp so we can get out of this cesspool. No power. That's okay. I don't need any more power now. So the resin was over this way. Let's go get ourselves some resin. Okay, so that should be plenty. Wait, where's my home? Where do I live? Over there. Okay, so that should be plenty of resin. If that's not enough resin, I don't know what will be. So my plan now is to kind of set up the base, so the general storage areas. And I'm about to die. Oh no, I'm good. I'm fine. What am I worried about? I'm perfectly fine. So let's get these started. And ooh. Okay, see that in the distance? That there is a dust storm. And those are annoying for one of two reasons. Probably the most notable is that they kill you with stuff. Which, as anyone can probably tell you, is not a good thing. So, try to avoid those if we can. And that's one of the reasons why I built this in a ditch. Is I've made my own shelter from the stuff that the dust storm brings in. But it looks like it's not heading our way. So we don't have anything really to worry about just yet. And that makes me happy. What doesn't make me happy is that you digging into my frickin' foundation again. Stop that, son. Looking good, looking good. Put one on this side. Put one on this side. Grab that organic and get it the F out of here. Just attach to it. That might be the easiest thing to do, dude. Come on. Now, we've got a bit of a problem now, and it's not much of a problem, and that is making sure we've got enough nodes to kind of go from here. So, we're going to need 3 main things for our base, and that is a vehicle bay, which we will want to get. We need a printer, and we need a smelter. They're the main things. And I mean, we could go get ourselves a research center as well, which would be quite good, but we probably won't stress about that just yet. God, that's where it is. So I'm going to get some more resin, and I'm going to build our first platform, our first module for building the printer. And the problem with the printer is that getting it means we have to have copper, which we do not have yet. And because we don't have copper, we can't build the printer. That's as simple as it is. I don't know why I went in such a roundabout way of saying that. So we can't build the printer yet. We need the smelter first. And the good thing is we get that by default. We don't have to research anything or find anything out about that. Let's just get these and go before our oxygen runs out. So we'll build the smelter first. I don't know why I started with the printer. We're not going to build the printer first. We're going to build the smelter. Oop, okay. We're almost out of oxygen, so let's make this snappy. That should be enough for... Nope. One more. Give it to me. Give it to me. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Let's get back to base. I'm going to start suffocating in a second. That's where my base is, yeah? Oh, yeah, we're suffocating. Okay. Okay, so this is why it's good to keep track. Oh, God, we are so far away. Can I make it in time? Hop for your life. Hop for glory. Come on, we can get there. Just attach, just attach. Yes. Yes. Though at the same time, it's not too big of a deal if we die, because as long as we don't die again before we get our stuff, it's all good. So let's cave out this way a little bit, because this is where we're going to build our module. We're going to build it off here, right next to this really annoying oxygen thing, which we don't need oxygen just here. This is where our base goes. Bloody heck. Are you still getting power up there? I'm impressed. Okay, let's... Yep, that looks pretty good. So that looks pretty straight, so I'm happy to build that there. Now the question is that going to be good? Oh, look at that. Beautiful. This is going to be a nice looking base. I'm looking forward to this. So first thing we need is the smelter, and we need 2 compound for that. Now I know that there was lots of compound near that resin deposit, right next to it. So we might go grab ourselves at least 2 compound, so we can smelt this stuff. So let's go for a run. Get out of here. So once we build this smelter, we should be good to create copper and aluminium and basically anything that needs melting down. I think that's the only things that need melting down at the moment. We'll actually take that beacon with us too, because we won't need that much longer. Compound. Ah, so much compound. Beautiful. Okay, we've got 3 compound. Let's see if we can get 4 before we run out of oxygen. That'd be nice, because I don't like coming out more than once. Because I'm late. Now, there's no way. We are gaining energy far too slowly. And yeah, we're 25%, so that's going to be a fun trip home. We should just make it before we start suffocating. Worst case scenario is we could always go take an oxygen drink from over there. Grab ourselves some oxygen, sweet. And let's build us a smelter. Watch it 3D print itself. Beautiful. So what we have to do is we put down raw ore here, and it melts it into copper. That's about as detailed as it goes. But for now, I'm going to leave this episode here. We're going to go do some more development in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. This has been Aliens on Toast, and I will see you guys in the next episode. So thank you, and see if I can get him to do it. Come on, do it, little dude. Bye!